right, ladies and gentlemen, this is so lovely here. We've got our second act of the night. Are we ready for that? Yeah! Very good stuff. We're going to do the comedy frenzy again. We're going to start off with a base level of applause. A little bit more applause. A little bit of whooping. A little bit of cheering. Keep it going. All of us say Jimmy Boy!
I'm having a great time at the moment, guys. My girlfriend's recently dumped me. She's like, Jimmy, you need to grow up. I said, get the fuck out of my tree house. I've actually got a son for that relationship, a little boy. We were so drunk when we named him. We were hammered. So the official name on his birth certificate is Barry with 3 exclamation marks on the end. Technically, his name is pronounced Barry! Which he's not too keen on. I said, all right, it's only fair. If he has a brother, I'll call him something similar. I'll call him Dave question mark. 2 boys. Barry? Dave? No, I think kids need to learn the harsh realities of life at an early age. I think like kids' TV needs to be grittier, more true to life. Like just for once, maybe someone just step out in front of Thomas the Tank Engine. Just for once. Maybe Fireman Sam should get there too late. I want to see Knight Rider go dogging. I want to see Postman Pat hit by the recession. Forced to get a second job. It's Porn Star Pat. My favourite growing up was always He-Man. Anyone here remember He-Man? Yeah. He used to do this strange thing at the end of each episode. He'd offer safety advice and guidance to the viewers. Which I always thought was a bit rich, coming from a guy riding a tiger. In his pants. Swinging a sword. Kids TV is too politically correct now, it's mad. It's like if they make a new series of gladiators now. They got to say, right, well, one of them's got to be in a wheelchair. It's like introducing chariots. I want to have favourite kids. Normally parents have favourite kids. I want to have like a league table above my mantelpiece to show my children in order of preference. I gather them together every year for a kind of annual appraisal. Just explain to them little ways they can win my affection. Little things they can do to help themselves rise up the table. Like buy me better birthday presents, not wearing glasses, things like that. You know, also means, you know, if my family are ambushed, and I'm asked to hand over one of my kids, I've got a system in place. I can quickly identify which of my kids is expendable. I used to be a lifeguard. On Brighton Beach, which was tough, because it's not a sandy beach, it's rocks. So I had to kind of tiptoe down to the rescue. Cost like broken glass, dog poo, heroin needles. By the time I got down to the water, blown up my armbands, it was too late. I couldn't just dive straight in either, because it was freezing. I had to get the other lifeguard to splash me a bit first. So I got sacked eventually. Turns out you are meant to save the ginger ones as well. I lost my job as a babysitter as well. Apparently they said, read him The Hungry Caterpillar. I thought they said, show him the human centipede. Awkward. I come from a boring family though, a very boring family. Like Christmas, very boring in my family. I deposit £20 into my sister's bank account. My sister deposits £20 into my bank account. Mum deposits £20 into our accounts. We deposit £20 into Mum's account. Christmas Day, we just print off our bank statements. Confirm the transactions. Happy Christmas! My family eats pet sausage dog diet recently as well. I don't know bothered. We didn't really see eye to eye. No, he actually bit my thumbnail off during an altercation once. He was sat in my lap eating a cheese sandwich. And without realising, my hand brushed against his testicles. He promptly attacked me. I was pretty pissed off at the time. But when I thought about it, if I was eating a cheese sandwich, someone touched my testicles, I'd bite them too. But, he's dead now. My nemesis is no more. It took ages to flush him down the toilet. Not as long as it took to flush Grandma, though. I like sweets. I really like eating sweets. But I'm embarrassed buying them, because I'm nearly 30. It's a bit creepy when someone my age buys loads of sweets. So what I have to do now, I have to wait outside Marks and Spencer's. Wait for school kids to walk past. I'm like, oi mate, can you go inside and get me some Percy Pigs? So I'm currently single. I'm not very good at picking up women, particularly in nightclubs. I can't dance. I tried that move on the dance floor the other day, the invisible fishing rod. I saw this pretty woman, I was like, oi, oi! She just went snip, fuck off, mate. I went up to her, I said, look, you must have one friend that will sleep. No one will sleep with anything. She said, well, there is Big Linda. I said, all right, where is she? Suddenly my drink started shaking. And then I saw her, she came limping out of the shadows. Everyone turned around like, what the fuck is that? She approached me and said, hey, I'm Big Linda. She had a tattoo on her neck and said, Big Linda. She looked across between Susan Boyle and Columbo. Even got qualm when I see her naked. I had a lot to drink. So okay, I suppose, you can come home with me. She looked at me, she took a puff on her cigar. She said, no, you're not my type. No, I did. I went back to her house. I didn't really want to, but she got me in a headlock. I woke up in her bedroom. It's a sexual experience I'd rather forget. She wasn't gentle with me. And before getting to bed, she performed the hacker. It's like having sex with a cage fighter. I kept trying to tap out. The worst thing was she fell asleep on my arm. This mountain of woman passed out on top of me, trapping my arm. It was like that film, 127 Hours. I'm looking around for a penknife. I get off and escape. I walked to this woman home the other night. It was a lovely moonlit evening. I went deep into her eyes, said, Jessica, would you care to come inside for a latte? She said, Jimmy, I couldn't, so I shouldn't. I said, shh, just come inside. She said, oh, Jimmy, really, I can't, so I'm lactose intolerant. I said, well, maybe we can have a few beers together. So, Jimmy, I can possibly not with my yeast allergy. I said, well, I've got some umbongo in the fridge. She said, what's that? I said, it's a tropical mixed fruit juice. They drink it in the Congo. Umbongo. I said, look, let's just go inside. When we go inside, we've got to be quiet, because my mum and dad are asleep. We go in my bedroom, we're going to be really quiet, because my brother sleeps on the top bunk. So we went inside, so I'm just going to step into something more comfortable. My Spider-Man pyjamas. So, just about to get it on. Suddenly she said, "Stop! Stop, Jimmy! I should have told you I'm also megalophonophobic." I said, "What?" "I'm megalophonophobic. I have a fear of large penises. I'm so sorry. So sorry." I said, "That shouldn't be a problem." My penis is so small, I could use a contact lens for a condom. I don't want to say that I struggled to satisfy this woman in the bedroom, but she did light up a cigarette during sex. It's tough when you're going down a woman, you look up and she's on the phone. Booking a taxi home. I've only ever given one woman an orgasm. And that's because while we're having sex, I washed her hair with herbal essences. I tried speed dating as well. That didn't go too well. Got 4 slaps around the face, 3 glasses of wine over my head, and I got arrested. And that was just the first woman. I did still have sex that night though. Yeah, the guy I shared a cell with, he overpowered me. I didn't hold it against him. He held it against me. I knew I was in trouble pretty early on though. They showed me to my cell. I said to my cellmate, I said, "Is the top bed my one?" He said, "No, that's the spare bed." Why do women always go to the toilet together, right? Every time I go out, women always go to the toilet as a group. It's like somehow synchronised the time where they still need to urinate. They head off in a pack, like a gang heading to the loo. I mean, guys couldn't do that, could they? If I said, "Hey, everybody, go to the toilet!" Gary, Paul, Steve, want to join me? Don't worry, they'd probably taser me. What's so great about ladies' toilets? You spend so long in there, is there a Starbucks at the back? Is there a Primark in there? It must be a lot different to the gents. So I want to spend as little time with the gents as possible. I wear Huggies all night out just to avoid getting in there. Because the smell, men's toilets and nightclubs, it smells like somebody's literally stood in the middle of the room, started urinating and just span around. Creating a unbearable stench. Women even take photos in the toilet. Look at their Facebook albums. There's a couple of pictures they're happily posing in the ladies. I know for a fact, if I stood at the men's urinal, popped out my camera, said, "Hey guys, let me take a couple of pictures." I'd be promptly executed. I'm actually from Brixton in South London. Not the nicest area. I just get from my house to the newsagent. My housemate has to give me covering fire. My grandma, she's lived in Brixton all her life now. She's pretty streetwise. I come round the other day, she said, "Jimmy, just seen 3 youths selling drugs outside Sainsbury's." I said, "Don't worry, Grandma, it's all right. I'll call the police. They'll deal with it." She said, "Shut your face, bitch. This is my patch." Cap the motherfuckers. My grandma's actually going on a Saga steam train holiday next week with a few of her friends. They've had t-shirts done as well. My grand's got Sausage Hunter 69. You know her, did? Suspicious. I think he called me as well. I've actually joined. Finish? Is there any more? Still over here. You know, I need a fucking umbrella. I've actually joined a gang. I've joined a gang to try and fit in Brixton. I've joined a gang. Yeah, the Brixton Vipers. I don't really get involved with the day-to-day violence, pimping, crack dealing. I'm more the admin side of things. Oh yeah, there's a big drug deal going down. I am there. Taking the minutes. It's been a busy week actually. The work experience boy got shot in the leg. A lot of paperwork. Actually, I did beat up Jackie Chan yesterday. Yeah, a little Chinese lady lives at the top of my road. My mum didn't want to send me to school in South London though. She said there's too many Jamaican kids. She's not racist, she's just a bit worried about sports day. It worked. When I was at school, my mum used to write my contact details and all my possessions, including my underpants. I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, why do you write my name and number on all my pants? She said, in case you lose them. I said, Mum, nobody's going to make that phone call. Nobody of sound mind will even touch discarded underwear, let alone carefully inspect it like CSI, bound to seek out their rightful owner. Oh yeah, is that Mr. J. Bird? Yeah, Steve Williams here. Got some great news, Mr. Bird. Found your pants. Worst thing about school for me though is exams, school exams. I was remembering that story of that kid. Halfway through his GCSE exams, stuck 2 pencils up his nose, headbutted his desk. Horrible, horrible story. But every time I hear that story, I can't help but think of the kid on the desk next to him. His first thought must have been, fuck me, what question's he on? He didn't spit on me this time, that's all right. I went paintballing the other day. I got thrown out. Apparently you shouldn't take hostages and torture them for information. Apparently you shouldn't shoot fellow team members for cowardice. I love war films though. I love war films, you know, like Saving Private Ryan, films like that. I always hate the guy in all these war films who gets wounded, and then he's all like, you go guys, you go, you save yourselves, I'll be right, just go without me. I hate that guy, because if I was sat beside him, and I was also wounded, he's now put me in a pretty awkward position. I've got to say, well actually guys, my view, a little different to his. Quite keen you saved me. Fuck this guy. It's one less body to carry. I always, their films like Braveheart and Gladiator, you know those big battle scenes where they all run towards each other? That always fascinates me, because they're always running full speed, like they're desperate to get into the fight. I always think like, fuck that. I'd be at the back, picking up a jog at most. Right, you start without me guys, I've done my hamstring. Crack on. I'll bring a doctor's note or something. I'm really bunged up, and maybe tomorrow. Just cheer them on from a safe distance. Swap my sword for some pom-poms or something. Just hand out the Lucasades. One of the most embarrassing things happened in my life so far, it was a few years ago, and I woke up at midnight, and I was still half asleep, I was still in a bit of a daze, and I've been sleeping on my arm all night. So when my hand touched my face in the dark, it genuinely felt like somebody else's hand. And I genuinely thought, shit. There's someone in the room. I'm being attacked. And I shamelessly rolled out my bed onto the floor. And what ensued can only be described as a short scuffle between me and my left arm. Before my dad came in and switched the lights on, investigating the screams for help. See his own son grappling with himself. Made all the more embarrassing by the fact I was trapped in a headlock. I've been Jimmy Bird. Thank you very much.